Okay, so what we were talking about in the car. You want to talk about this big giant rumor of AJ Styles versus Shawn Michaels?
Let's do it.
Okay, so I think it started off with a bunch of people asking AJ Styles who does he want to wrestle, and he kept saying, "I want to wrestle Shawn Michaels at the Royal Rumble." And when you say that, you don't think like it's gonna lead to anything,
You
because
don't.
a lot of people say like, "Who do you want to wrestle?" They bring up the big names like, "I would like to wrestle Shawn,
Rock.
Kurt, Austin," and obviously you'll pick a big four pay-per-view. Usually it's Mania you pick, but he's saying Royal Rumble because
That would be his anniversary in the company.
also it's because Royal Rumble takes place
in San Antonio.
Shawn Michaels' hometown. So I was like, okay, that's pretty good. And then like I think it's like a day or two later, he tweets out that pic of like the match graphic of him versus Shawn. Like it's him doing like the biceps pose to Shawn. I'm just like, dude, you're selling me on a match that I feel like it's not gonna happen.
And then just to hear that Shawn tweeted that same picture back out and saying, "Let's do this." All right, you have now sold me on a match that might happen.
I'm like, you're selling me on a match that might happen or might not happen. I'm just like you have, because I hear like Shawn keeps saying like I'm not gonna come out of retirement because I want to honor the whole
I lost to the Taker
and the career match up thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just like, I don't know. The closer we get to Royal Rumble,
The more I'm feeling you're gonna
like
not honor that anymore.
I bet you like you just have your best buddy Hunter just come over like, come on, I need you to Royal Rumble. Look on the bright side, you don't have to waste that much on gas. It's right over here.
It's basically next to your house, Shawn.
Come on, man. You know people will love it. G versus AJ. You can still do it.
If Shawn can still go, I want to see it.
Yeah, if he can still go, I would love to see this match. This is like dream matchup.
And he's young enough, I guess,
I
to
think
do it.
he's young enough to do it, I guess, but I think AJ's good enough to carry him through it if he has to.
He just has to make sure Shawn doesn't land on his effing neck.
Ooh. Well, like the way we saw him with Ellsworth, looks like he knows exactly when to protect the wrestler if they're going to get screwed.
That's my thing, though. Like, I just want to make sure that A, it's not a squash match where AJ looks like a joke, or B, Shawn actually gets hurt due to something Shawn did or AJ did.
What are you thinking? Rollins versus Sting? That's what you're thinking?
Yeah, because I don't need another legend hurt due to dumb stuff.
Did you hear how like Brett kept going after Rollins for hurting people? I know, like before you go over that, but then like Mick defended Rollins, saying like, for a boxer the first thing that goes for them is their legs. For a wrestler, the first thing that goes for them is their neck, because that's the thing they have to keep trying to brace up. So sooner or later their neck is just screwed, because you have to take like choke slams. Apparently, if you screw up a choke slam just by a little bit, you screw up the neck the most.
Yeah, I've taken one in my life.
So like,
I landed top of the back and neck. My neck didn't hurt, but I knew if I landed just a little bit more towards the neck, I was eating
Foley
that.
said like that's like the first thing that goes is the neck. So he's like saying like Sting has been wrestling for by then it'll be like
3 decades.
Yeah, 30 years. So he's saying his neck was bound to go. It's just unfortunate that it was this move that did it.
And then
because even Sting said like after he took the move, like I tucked my neck in perfectly. Nothing should have happened.
It was just age.
It's just like the neck goes. And like he said, like the thing that happened with Finn was just like a freak miscount.
I honestly blame Finn for that.
Yeah, I was about to say, to be fair, and I love Finn Balor. He's like, he knows how to wrestle, and the fact that he continued that match is badass. But he did kind of put his arm out
just a little bit too much.
So I was like, when I saw it, like, that's where it did it, because when he landed, it just like popped it out. He's still a badass.
He popped it back in.
The fact that you see it on camera too, popping it back, I'm like, you're a badass. I will never say you're not a badass.
The only time I'll actually blame... Actually, no, I can't even blame Seth for what happened to Cena.
Oh, even like Seth said it himself, like, you can ask Cena. He says he's clumsy. He said he leaned in. I was like, so basically, all 3 counts of you injuring someone
where someone else is doing, like, what?
It's either someone else is doing or just freaks accident. Because it's the same thing with Joe versus Tyson Kidd.
That was a freak accident. I don't even think that was Tyson's fault.
No, it's not Tyson's fault. It's not Joe's fault, because they said like everything was tucked in, everything was perfectly executed. It was just that 1 in a million chance that it just fucks up your neck.
And now he can't wrestle anymore.
That sucks. I hope he becomes like a trainer or something.
He probably will be.
Because like
honestly, he would probably be the one to carry on the legacy of the dungeon.
Because like his best work was when he was in NXT.
He was over in NXT. Him and Justin Gabriel. I'm just mad that Justin Gabriel... I mean, I'm not mad that he left because he's finding success in Lucha.
Yeah.
But, like...
It's like, you can't be mad at these people who leave, and then you start seeing, like, they're actually doing good.
Like Morrison.
Morrison.
He still has yet to win a title in Lucha.
Like, when we weren't mad when he left, but when Gallows left, he got better by going to New Japan.
Now he's back and getting buried.
Well, that's Vince's fault.
Yeah,
I will always say it's Vince's fault. And look at Cody Rhodes. He's getting good. He's going to like the Ring of Honor.
He was always good. Every gimmick they gave him, he smashed it. He went balls to the wall.
He knew how to sell gimmick. That's why.
He made you hate him or love him. Stardust was a hate-love character.
Mm-hmm.
His music got him over because his music was...
His cape got him over. That was a cool cape. Like, I wish they kept him with the Ascension.
The Cosmic Wasteland was
The Cosmic
dope.
Wasteland, I was like, that sounds...
And then they could have still added Wade Barrett and made the Cosmic Kingdom or something.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man. Like, that's just missed opportunities. But I guess what we're all going with, like, this is an opportunity for Shawn versus AJ. If Shawn is saying yes, and if he's in shape, I say jump on it.
I feel like he's in shape.
I'm not saying he's not. I think, because, like, not this WrestleMania, the one before, 31. He didn't look like he was in shape.
No, he came down to the ring all gassed.
Jeans, cowboy boots, and all that.
He was gassed.
Yeah. But
32, he showed up and he was in perfect shape.
Which made me go like, why though?
Why was he in perfect shape? Yeah, like there was no point. You didn't have to.
You were just punching.
You were super kicking someone. You can do that in your dreams.
Well, yeah, like he did it out of shape against Sting. Remember?
He did it out of shape against Del Rio too.
So I'm just going like, why? Maybe it's Vince saying, "Can you get in shape?" And he's showing, like, yeah, like might need you, future. And if it's AJ Styles again, it'll be great. Like the only other person I probably would like to see is like
Seth.
Actually, Shinsuke, the Sweet Chin music against the Bomaye.
Oh no!
I know. Too stiff. But I'm just saying, like,
oh god, no.
like the build
you want
up.
to talk about someone's neck going on Impact?
I'm just saying, like on
X-rayed.
terms of finisher versus finisher, the Bomaye versus the Sweet Chin music. I think on terms of, like, you build it up off which one's use of a finisher is more deadly. I think you can build up. No, it's a Bomaye, no doubt. But I'm just saying, like, if you build up a match for that, I think those two are probably the best ones. Seth is probably like a nice, good, close second. For
it's not that I don't trust him with Legends. It's just I don't need Bret Hart talking more shit about Seth working with Legends.
At least he finally apologized.
With Bret.
Yeah. So if you like this video or the ramblings of me, Jeff, Carlos,
occasionally Chris, maybe.
Well, we get probably more, but occasionally Chris. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it.
Share that shit.
Because the more shares, the more likes, the more content we can probably be putting out. So thanks for listening. Till next time.
And always remember, children, just don't get eliminated.